one, respect. If you cannot show him respect, sister, I'm telling you right now, does not matter how much he loves you, how beautiful you are. If you're already with him and married to him and invested to him and things like this, but you show him no respect after he watched you show respect to people that don't necessarily show you respect at your workplace. He watched you show respect to people that you don't even know while you were out shopping. He watched you show respect to people you don't even get along with or agree with at church, but you can't show him respect. I didn't say respect him, I said show him respect. There is a difference. If you cannot show him respect, then that component of what he values is more important than having you in his life the wrong way, being disrespectful to him. He will look at the calendar and he will say one of these three, if not all of the above, as soon as this house is paid for, or as soon as I retire, or as soon as these children are up and off to college, I am going to get as far away from this woman as I possibly can. You can rest assured that if you talk to your man in a way that is disrespectful to him, at some point he will disconnect from you. Again, these 5 things are more important to him later in life. These things he will value more than having you in his life the wrong way. The next component, sister, is his legacy. His legacy, if he's a man who lives his life with a purpose. And what I mean by that is if he lives his life for a greater cause other than himself, then he's carrying a lot of weight with him. A lot of things he probably does not even share with you, just out of protection for you. But his legacy has to be intact. And if you are the one who, with your words of discontentment, if you are the one who always says that he can never get it right, it doesn't matter how he feels about you emotionally, he cannot risk having you tarnish his legacy. Because when he's gone, his legacy is then in your hands, and you are responsible for how his loved ones and those who want to remember him well, you're responsible for that. But you were unsatisfiable to him, and so he cannot commit to you for fear that you will ruin his legacy. So we have legacy and we have respect. The other thing is a peace of mind. Now that one's pretty self-explanatory, sister. A peace of mind. See, he can't argue and fuss and fight with you. You know, you have it so twisted these days, sister. You can't hold back a complaint, and you can't seem to find a compliment. And when you do find a compliment, you told me that you don't want to tell him, your husband, your man, because it might go to his head and he might think he's got it going on. And what in the world is wrong with that? What in the world is wrong with you? Sister, you want him to think he's got it going on with you. Yes, you want him to think he's got it going on with you outside of the bedroom as well as inside of the bedroom. Let's move on. But see, we went from fighting for one another, fighting alongside of one another during the Civil Rights Movement all the way up until 1969. And then in 1970, you turned and started fighting against me. You started fighting against us. You took up another struggle, the women's liberation movement, the feminist movement, and so you obliterated this one word out of your vocabulary. You said submit. You will not say it. You will not do it. You shredded it. You burned it. You deleted it. You rejected it. You wouldn't even allow your preacher to put the word submit in your nuptials. Why? Because you just don't know what the word means. The word submit means, sister, give up the struggle. Give up the fight. That's what submit means. That's not a bad word. Give up the struggle. Why is it in there? Why is it even written? For you to take it out? No. Give up the struggle. Stop fighting against me. I am not your enemy, my sister. I say this out of love because I hear it and I see it, and we've got it all wrong. Now, so we have legacy, we have peace of mind and respect, or the show of respect. And the other thing, sister, is give up the struggle. That's number 4. And the 5th thing, and I'll leave you with this. Since we can no longer care for you. You don't need a man to care for you, to take care of you, so to speak. I said that wrong. Please forgive me. You don't need a man to take care of you. You can take care of yourself. So that takes a lot away from us that we can't actually do. But what we still need to know at the end of the day, at the end of our lives, we need to know that we took care of our business as it pertains to you. And sister, you're the only one who can affirm that. So let's go over it again. We have to know that we've handled our business when it comes to the woman that we love. So sister, you're going to have to stop the struggle and stop fighting with me. And please let me love you the way that I was intended to love you. I'm going to have a peace of mind. We as men, we want our woman, the woman that we love, the woman that we fight for, to show us respect. And he's going to want his legacy to be intact, because you will the words that you choose to describe him will solidify his legacy. All right. Now, I think those five are probably the top five, the most important five. So I'm going to leave you with them. And I want you to take them to heart, sister, because again, I'm only here to help. I want for you what I want for myself. I want you guys to be happy. I want you to be healthy. I want you to live a life of fulfillment and one of longevity. But above all these things combined, I wish upon you many, many blessings. I know the responses are coming. I can't wait to read them. And as always, my name is Jay Jackson.